This isn't your average fact collection. Get ready for the most curious, unbelievable facts and mind-blowing truths hiding in plain sight. From glowing forests in Australia to penguins that drink salt water, and flowers that smell like rotting meat to jellyfish that might live forever, these strange but true wonders will leave you questioning reality. Packed with shocking stories, rare wonders, and curious twists, this video is bursting with facts you didn't know. Whether you're into weird nature, ancient wonders, or bizarre science, get ready to be amazed. These are the most incredible truths you never expected to hear. The Azores are a magical group of islands in the North Atlantic, famous for their volcanic peaks, lush valleys, and steaming geysers. What makes them truly unique is their location on the boundary between two tectonic plates, causing geological activity and breathtaking scenery. Whether you're drawn to rugged coastlines or curious about Earth's shifting crust, the Azores offer a rare glimpse into how powerful natural forces shape our world. Why is there a forest in Australia that glows at night? On Kangaroo Island, bioluminescent mushrooms emit a soft, enchanting glow. These glowing fungi illuminate the forest floor, making the entire area look like a magical wonderland. Their light attracts nature lovers and night hikers who want to witness this rare spectacle. It's like walking through a real-life fairy tale, where the forest sparkles with nature's mysterious and otherworldly glow. Did you know butterflies taste with their feet? These delicate creatures have taste sensors on their feet, not their mouths. When they land on a plant, they taste it instantly to see if it's suitable for feeding or laying eggs. If the flavor is right, they use their proboscis to sip nectar. It's a fascinating adaptation that helps ensure their survival by guiding them to the best plants for life. How would you react if you learned that London is nearly 2,000 years old? Founded by the Romans in 43 AD and originally named Londinium, it's been a hub of culture and innovation ever since. London was the first city to open a subway and even the first to sell hot chocolate in a shop. Today, it's home to almost 9 million people speaking more than 300 languages. London is truly timeless. Why do you think there are ice hotels in the world? In countries like Sweden and Canada, hotels are built entirely from ice, walls, beds, bars, and all. Reconstructed each winter, they offer guests a once-in-a-lifetime experience of sleeping on ice, bundled in warm sleeping bags. The icy architecture includes detailed sculptures and glowing interiors. These chilly creations attract adventurous travelers eager to experience a real-life winter fantasy. It's cold, magical, and completely unforgettable. Is it possible for the world's largest flower to grow 3 feet wide? Meet the Rafflesia, a botanical giant found in Southeast Asia. This rare flower can reach a diameter of nearly 1 meter and weighs up to 15 pounds. But it's not its size alone that shocks. It also smells like rotting meat. That foul odor attracts insects for pollination. Strange yet mesmerizing, the Rafflesia proves that even nature's beauty can come with bizarre surprises. Did you know penguins can drink seawater? These clever birds survive in the ocean thanks to a special gland above their eyes that filters salt out of seawater. This unique adaptation lets them hydrate straight from the ocean, turning salty water into something usable. Most animals can't do this, but penguins thrive because of it. It's a brilliant example of evolution at work, allowing them to survive in the harsh, icy marine world. Did you know that Mount Everest grows a little taller every year? Thanks to the slow collision of tectonic plates beneath the Himalayas, the mountain rises about 4 millimeters annually. That means each climber stands slightly higher than the last. This continuous growth has been going on for millions of years. Everest is more than just Earth's highest peak. It's a living monument to the planet's ongoing geological evolution. Did you know that frogs use their eyes to help them eat? Some frog species retract their eyes deep into their skulls while swallowing prey. This bizarre but efficient mechanism adds pressure that pushes food down their throats. It's like their eyes help shovel dinner. This adaptation may seem strange, but it plays a vital role in how frogs survive. Nature always finds creative, unexpected ways to make life function. How far can a lion's roar be heard? A lion's roar is so powerful that it can travel up to 5 miles across the savanna. This thunderous sound helps the lion mark territory, warn off rivals, and communicate with its pride. It's one of the loudest calls in the animal kingdom and often signals who's in charge. Hearing it in the wild is both thrilling and intimidating. It truly is the sound of the king. Why does the Arctic town of Longyearbyen, Norway, have an unusual rule against dying? Because of extreme cold and frozen ground, buried bodies in Longyearbyen never fully decompose. In fact, traces of the 1918 flu virus were once found in preserved corpses. To prevent potential disease outbreaks, the town now requests that terminally ill residents leave before they die. While not an official law, it's a long-standing policy that makes this remote place one of the only towns in the world where dying is practically banned. The dragon's blood tree from Socotra Island bleeds red when cut, literally. Its thick red sap looks like blood and has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, dyes, and spiritual rituals. The tree's shape is just as strange as its resin, umbrella-like and otherworldly. Local legends claim its sap is the blood of dragons, giving the tree both its name and a mystical reputation. It's one of Earth's most magical plants. Some bacteria can survive outer space, no spacesuit needed. In a Japanese experiment, bacteria from the Deinococcus genus were exposed to space for 3 years aboard the ISS. Despite harsh radiation, freezing temperatures, and vacuum conditions, these microbes survived. Their secret? Advanced DNA repair systems. This discovery gives scientists hope for life surviving long space journeys and raises questions about life possibly hitchhiking between planets. Why are there more plastic flamingos than real ones in America? Back in the 1950s, Don Featherstone designed the first pink lawn flamingo, and the idea took off. Since then, millions have been sold, outnumbering the actual flamingo population. These cheerful decorations became icons of suburban whimsy. Whether standing solo or in flocks, plastic flamingos are now a symbol of fun and quirky Americana, bringing a beachy vibe to lawns across the country. Is it true that kangaroos hop through Australian cities? Yes, in places like Canberra, kangaroos are so common they roam the streets, graze in parks, and even cause traffic jams. While locals are used to it, tourists are often amazed to see these bouncy creatures blending into urban life. There are even road signs warning about kangaroo crossings. It's a strange but everyday reality in parts of Australia, where wildlife meets city life. Is it true that humans can see more colors than most mammals? Absolutely. Human eyes have 3 types of cone cells, allowing us to detect a wide range of colors, from reds to violets. Most mammals, like dogs, see fewer colors, often just shades of blue and yellow. This colorful vision helps us distinguish details, enjoy art, and experience the beauty of nature in vivid hues. Our color perception is one of our most stunning abilities. Did you know turtles can breathe through their butts? It sounds like a joke, but it's true. Certain turtles, like the Fitzroy River turtle, use a process called cloacal respiration to absorb oxygen underwater. This unique method allows them to stay submerged for hours without surfacing. Nature has a wild way of designing survival systems, and turtles breathing through their rear ends might be one of the strangest examples out there. Who would have thought jellyfish could live forever? The Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish can reverse its aging process. When faced with stress or damage, it reverts to its juvenile state and starts life again. Scientists are fascinated by this process because it could unlock secrets to cellular regeneration and even human aging. This tiny creature might hold clues to eternal life, at least biologically. It's a real-life fountain of youth beneath the sea. The Sahara Desert is the world's largest hot desert, stretching over 9 million square kilometers across North Africa. That's roughly the size of the United States. It's not just dry, it's scorching. Temperatures there can reach 58 degrees Celsius, or 136 degrees Fahrenheit. With endless dunes, sparse vegetation, and a relentless sun, the Sahara is a true extreme environment, pushing the limits of survival for life that lives within. Believe it or not, a tiger's roar can freeze its prey. Tigers emit infrasound, low-frequency sound waves that humans can't hear, but prey animals can feel. These sounds can travel over 3 kilometers and cause a momentary paralysis or confusion. Scientists believe this gives tigers a critical hunting advantage. It's like nature gave them a built-in stun gun. That deep, rumbling roar isn't just scary, it's a biological weapon. And that's a wrap for today. But don't worry, that was just the tip of iceberg. For more jaw-dropping discoveries, check our other videos, and don't forget to subscribe us.